marginal utility and price. That is consumers equilibrium under single commodity case. So first let us understand the meaning of marginal utility. Marginal utility can be defined as change in total utility per unit change in consumption. For example, there is a consumer. He is consuming, let it be, glasses of water. Now, when he consumed 0 glass of water, that means his total utility is 0. He do not gain anything. As soon as he consumes the first unit of glass of water, let it be, his total gain becomes 50. Now, if he asks for the second glass of water, he will gain something, but that gain will be less than the first one, because he has already satisfied himself here with his thirst. Now see the change. 80 minus 50, what is the change? 30. This is called marginal utility. That is change in total utility. We can see here also the change is 50. This change in total utility per unit change means when the unit changes by 1, this change is called marginal utility. So marginal utility keeps on decreasing if the consumer is consuming one commodity again and again. Now let us move to consumers equilibrium. What is consumers equilibrium? Consumers equilibrium a situation where consumer consumes a commodity with his fixed income and he gets maximum net utility from the commodity. And he don't want to change his consumption. This is called consumers equilibrium. Consumers equilibrium, it is a situation where a consumer consumes a commodity. By consuming that commodity, he wants to satisfy himself to the maximum level. That maximum satisfaction is called maximum net utility. When he satisfies himself with maximum net utility, he wants to stick to that. He don't want to change his consumption. So a situation where consumer gets maximum net utility and he don't want to change his consumption, such situation is called consumers equilibrium. Now using marginal utility and consumers equilibrium, we are going to explain consumers equilibrium case under single commodity. Now we have done with this. So under this we have lots of assumptions. That is, first, utility can be measured in numbers. That is cardinal. Second, consumer consumes only one commodity. We call it single commodity case. Third, consumer spends his complete income on same commodity. Fourth, consumers taste remains same. That is, taste and preference remains same, it won't change. Next, marginal utility must decline with increase in consumption. That is, law of diminishing marginal utility holds. And net utility, that is satisfaction of consumer, must be maximum. Now, holding this assumptions, will be following the consumption. Now take example, let a commodity be X. This is the commodity. So commodity is single, let price of commodity X be ₹1. Now I am going to make a schedule. Unit, that will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Price of commodity X, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now total expenditure on commodity X. If I am consuming 1, my total expenditure is 1. So if I am consuming 0, expenditure is 0. If I am consuming 1, expenditure is 1. Consuming 2, expenditure is 2, 3 and 4. Goes on. Unit into price equals to total expenditure. Then total utility from X. I haven't consumed anything. That means my utility will remain 0 because I did not consume anything. I consumed first commodity. I may get it maximum. Let it be 5. Then I consumed second. Let it be increase 7. Third, 8. Fourth, 8. Let it be I consumed fifth. It will decrease to 6. Now, when I consume the first, I got maximum satisfaction. When I am consuming second, my satisfaction increases at a decreasing level. So from 5 it becomes 7. Then 8. Here I am satisfied. My satisfaction is at saturation level. It remains same. And still if I am trying to have it, it falls. Now let me calculate marginal utility. It becomes change in total utility. That is, first it won't exist, no change. Then see the change. 5. Again see the change. 2. Change. 1. Change. 0. Change. Minus 2. Then net utility. The formula can be derived by total utility minus total expenditure. Now total utility. This is total utility. Total expenditure. 0 minus 0. 5 minus 1. 4. 7 minus 2. 5. 8 minus 3, 5, 8 minus 4, 4, 6 minus 5, 1. Now there are three situations. Just take it. That is greater than equal to marginal utilities. Situation 1, situation 2 and situation 3. Here marginal utility is greater than price. Here marginal utility is equal to price. Here marginal utility is less than price. Now what we find here is, this is my total utility, my satisfaction level, what I am gaining from what I am giving. When I consumed first commodity, my expenditure was 1. What I gain is total utility is 5. That means I am in a state of profit. My net utility is 4. Now when I am in a stage of profit, I would like to increase my satisfaction level, so I will consume more. I choose second unit, my net utility increases to 5. That means before it was 4, now it is 5. 1 has been increased. Now this will induce me to consume more. May I gain more utility? I consume third, my utility remains same, 5. That means by consuming the third utility, third unit, I did not gain anything. So if I do not gain anything, my expenditure of 1 rupees is a complete waste. What I will do? I will stop here, because I know if I go front, I won't get any utility. Now at this situation, my satisfaction level is 8. I am getting the highest satisfaction according to definition. My marginal utility is also same. Now from here what we come to know, that if marginal utility and price both are equal, then only we are able to make highest net utility. So this is the condition for equilibrium. So there are two conditions. Number 1, first, marginal utility must be equal to price. Second, marginal utility of the commodity must decline. When both the conditions are achieved, the consumer attains consumer's equilibrium under single commodity. Yes. Now this was according to the schedule. Same we will do in a graphical way. Now let it be. This is a graph. This side I may show price, this may I may show quantity. Now I have to use mu. Let it be my price somewhere here. This is my price. Now my price will remain fixed because the commodity is single. It won't change. It will remain same. Marginal utility starts from a higher level, becomes 0, then becomes negative. So this is my marginal utility. Three situations. First, second, let it be third. First, second, third. In the first situation, let it be point A. This is marginal utility and this is price. So at point A, marginal utility is greater than price in the state of profit. I am in a state of profit. So what I will do? I will consume more. Why? To increase my profit. So I will move down. I will reach a point B. At point B, this is marginal, this is price. Both intersects. That means marginal utility and price both becomes equal. That means condition number 1 is satisfied at point number B. After point B, mu falls. It goes down. Condition number 2 is also satisfied at point number B. So the consumer's equilibrium is achieved at point number B. In case if the consumer consumes at point C, what happens? Price is greater than MUX. The consumer is in a state of loss. His profit will start falling, 541. So to increase his profit, what he will do? He will cut down his consumption. He will go back. So again he will reach point B. If he is at point A, MU is greater than price, what he will do to increase the profit? He will increase his expenditure. Again he will reach point B. So at point B, marginal utility is equal to price. Thus point B becomes the point of consumer's equilibrium under a single competitive case. That's all.